Here's the sun setting over here. Look at that. Right there by the barn. Of course, y'all hear the mouth of the south. Yeah. But just absolutely beautiful. I just love these sunsets here in the fall in Alabama. Just gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, got a big surprise that is about to come through this gate right here. And I cannot wait to show y'all. As a matter of fact, I can't wait to see it myself. You know what I mean? So go get your popcorn. I don't know if we can see it or not. There it is though. Look at there. Oh my gracious. Y'all, this thing's awesome. Come on. I mean, look at this. You know, when we ordered the windows, we were a little worried that they were too little, but they don't look too little. They look great. And I'm glad we went back and added that fourth window up here. Also, right off the bat, I don't know if you guys remember, we had a door that we've had for a while, and we had it stored in the old barn, and we were going to use it for this. But obviously, this is not it. Roberto told me it would not work. He'd have to cut so much of that door off, and he didn't want to mess that door up. So I totally get it. And I don't want to mess it up either. You can actually see the door. Well, I'll show you in just a second. But right off the bat, my initial thoughts of this coop is, it's huge. I mean, it literally feels twice as big as the coop we have now. And it is sturdy. We don't have to worry about this thing flipping, turning. I mean, it is sturdy. And the other one, and we don't talk about it a lot, and we're kind of used to it, but the other one, you know, you act like you're on a tightrope when you're in the other one. You know, you're kind of like this right here because you're so worried that, you know, it may come off the jacks. And, you know, if it comes off the jacks, you know, it's not the end of the world because it'll just go straight down. It's kind of like a seesaw. This is not like a seesaw. This is unreal. There's the door right there I was talking about. But I am a little speechless, to be honest with you. I am really, really speechless. They're going to love this coop. I did notice something last night. I came in here last night and looked. It was really dark there. I really couldn't see very well. But same initial thoughts. This thing's huge. And I realized quickly, because the door didn't shut all the way, but it did shut. And it was like this. And I realized real quick, like, I almost had a little situation. Almost had a little semi kind of funny emergency situation on the farm. Because see, if that thing would have shut, did y'all see that? Yeah, it would have locked. And I couldn't have got out, because one thing's for sure, I'm not fitting out this door. And I'm definitely not fitting through them windows either. So I'd had to call Brooke and Mary Carl and tell them to come let me out. So I'm gonna drill a little hole similar to what we did to the aviaries. We got the double door, so, you know, to keep the birds from escaping. And it's got this same setup, and we got a hole drilled with a string tied to this, so we can pull it open. And that way we don't have to worry about locking ourselves in this coop. Hey, Brooke, hey, don't get too mad at me, but I left the water running. Yeah, but I got a good excuse. I'm locked inside the coop again. Yeah, I need you to come get me out. Speaking of Brooke, I'm gonna go get her, because I want her to see. Brooke hasn't seen it yet. Brooke, so I'm fixing to go get her. I'm gonna show it to her, and y'all gonna see her first initial reaction as well. I mean, this is It looks awesome. The trim, we love the black trim. I mean, it turned out great. The black windows. Can you guys see it from over here? What y'all think? I do got an audience over here though, look. Semi-audience. They was looking at me pretty hard, but they kind of split up now, but where are the honeymooners? I don't see them, but I got a good notion that they're gonna be out there in the woods. They are loving that wooded area over there. But I'm gonna go grab Brooke and show her the new chicken coop. The Coop de Ville. This thing looks like a Cadillac, so we may call it the Coop de Ville, you know? Seriously, this thing's awesome. So much better. Don't have to worry about falling over, seesawing. A lot more room. All right, so I got my partner in crime here, and it's not Holly.
I am no partner in crime.
And you've seen the outside of it. You ain't been inside yet.
I have not.
You have not been inside.
It was dark when it got here, and
It was.
just...
But initial thoughts.
I love it.
You know, there were some things that we were worried about. Number one, we thought the windows were too little.
Well,
But that's not.
They're not. They're not.
No.
But when you order
Yeah.
something and it tells you 12 by 18, and you know this thing's 24 foot long, you just can't visualize.
Then we're worried that number one, we ordered 3, then we're like, I don't like that's enough, so we order a 4th one to put on here. And then we're like, uh-oh, does it look like a school bus, which we're trying to get away from the school bus.
We're trying to get away from the bus.
We're trying to have, look like a chicken coop.
That's right.
But it don't. It looks great. And the black and white, it looks awesome.
It's classy.
It looks so good.
I think it's the last coop we ever have in our life.
I hope you're right.
I think I'm right. I really do. I mean, it meets every
It does.
expectation. I haven't been inside.
You haven't been inside yet. I want to, when you go inside, tell me what you think right off the bat. First off, I got to cut a hole in here and put a string on this because I noticed last night, this door almost shut last night with me in there. and listen, I can't squeeze through that.
No. Dee Dee would be doing good to squeeze through that.
She would.
You know what that meant?
What do you?
Do you know what that meant?
That meant you like it.
That meant I need more chickens.
Oh goodness, what do you?
It's way bigger.
Isn't it huge?
It's way bigger. And from the outside, it doesn't
It
look like
does
it'll be that
not
much.
look like it. Y'all see that coop right there?
Can I get in?
Yeah, go ahead. And then you look at this one.
It
and
looks similar in size.
and you don't think
Do
it's-
not let me get locked in
I
here.
won't let you get locked in there. You would not think it's that much difference in size, but y'all, it is. Inside it looks twice as big.
Oh my
And it
gosh.
is, if you measure it, it is bigger. But you really can't tell it until you get in here
Jason,
and
don't
look.
let us get locked
I-
in
and
here.
I
Me and
let's
Carl
get-
might not come get us out. And Holly, dang sure isn't gonna let us
Holly
out.
would try.
She would try. Oh, I love it. Have you opened the windows?
I have not. There's one open right
They
there.
look little dollhouse windows.
I have not opened the windows though.
Does it have it's got a latch on
got a
each
latch on
side.
it.
That's pretty cool. Look at there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Look at there.
Hey, Holly. Hey.
And I don't feel, I'm tiptoeing in here.
Well, you
because
know
that's
why?
what we do,
Yes.
but we don't have to.
We don't have to tiptoe in here.
No, this is incredible.
It's not going anywhere.
This is incredible. It has 4 wheels on it. We won't have any problem moving it. It's
9 windows.
plenty big.
Plenty big, Brooke.
Plenty big.
So we know we got to build some roost.
Yes.
And we need to, I think, order at least 1 more nesting box.
You know, I was waiting until we got it back before I did
yeah.
any ordering of nesting boxes, but seeing how big this is, Jason,
It's big.
we can order 1 more, but I'm planning on getting some more chickens.
Oh, if we're going to do it, I'm going to go ahead and order what we need because I don't have to go back and move stuff around. So, I mean,
Well, I know.
also, do you think we ought to build a little room back here like we got earlier?
Ideally, I think it's a good idea. But, you know, I've also thought about keeping the other coops, put grow outs in, but
Yeah.
I really just want to get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't know where we put it.
I just want to get rid of it.
I
I
don't
just
know where
want
we'd
to
put
start over and get rid of it.
Yeah.
And we could build the room from this stud
To that stud. That's what
to
I was
that
thinking.
stud, and not, that way no windows would be included. We have this one.
But that's something we can think
I really
about.
like that room. I really do.
Yeah.
And this from here to here would be bigger than the room we've got now.
Yes.
And then it's still
way bigger.
Still huge.
It's huge.
Because we don't want any nesting boxes back here where the grow outs are going to go.
We need to. So we got 2. Those are 4-foot boxes we got now, or 3 foot, 4 foot.
4.
So we got 8 foot of worth of nesting boxes. So yeah.
I mean, our nesting boxes will gather eggs from the outside, but
Yeah.
I like coming inside.
I like coming inside too, and I thought about that. If we had it where you gather the eggs on the outside, would we be less likely to come inside the coop?
That's my thing. Is I want to come inside. I want to make sure, everything's good on the inside. What if we have a sick chicken on the inside that's just camped out?
Yep.
And I think if we're gathering eggs, we might find ourselves in a hurry and
Not come inside.
Not come inside.
I think the same thing.
So
I really do.
Even though they'll flip around and go on the
Yep.
outside, I want to keep things the way it is.
I agree. So we'll have to measure, see how much wood we need to get, and see how many nesting boxes. If we put that room over there, we'll measure and see how many nesting boxes we need to order
And we can build the room
later.
at any time.
Yeah, because we don't have
We
any
can put the
chicken
nesting
craps.
boxes in here, put the roost in here.
Yep.
And even move the chickens in
Yep,
here
I
because they
agree.
go out during the day. They only come in here to lay their eggs and sleep. Mm-hmm. And we're not going to be working on it while they're sleeping. I hope.
I hope not.
I hope not. But I think we should make roost go all the way to the end.
I agree.
As far as we can. You know what this means?
What?
That's giving me a lot of freedom.
You're not going to fill it up in 1 year, are you?
No. 6 months, Jason.
Oh.
I absolutely love it.
So besides the size and the ventilation and the sturdiness, because we're going from 2 wheels to 4 wheels. There's one more thing I want to show y'all that some of y'all may have forgotten about that is huge for me and Brooke. And also really 2 things, not just the size. This one's bigger, but it's a normal height.
Right.
That thing over there is so tall.
Right.
That is basically an 18-wheeler trailer.
That's
is what
right.
that is. It's been modified, and it's so tall. It is at least 4 foot off the ground. Yeah, it is, and that has really, 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 really been a The wind just shut the door. Oh, gosh.
Jason. It's no hope.
Well, if I could reach up and...
No, I don't think so. I might can fit through that. I don't want to get stuck though.
I don't want to see you stuck. Oh, my stomach's hurting.
I'm gonna call Catherine to come get us out.
I might could fit through there.
Jason, don't even try. I was just thinking of something and I forgot what it was after we got stuck.
I ain't got a stick, do I? Well, I got that, though.
That is not gonna reach, I don't think. You can try it.
I'd have to bend it.
We got another one over here. It's long too. Locked inside the new coop.
Oh, my goodness, y'all.
And the thing is, it said you knew it could happen.
Yeah, because it almost did it to me last night.
No, you can't reach that lock. It's 4 foot up. It's eye level to you right there.
Yeah, Roberto sealed this thing in good.
Call Roberto to come let us out.
He sealed it in good.
Roberto,
Oh,
we're
gosh.
locked inside the coop. Let me see if my mama may be awake.
We got us some me time.
Jeez. Now I don't know where it is, but
Oh, it might be too tall.
you heard that?
I did.
It's clicking on Holly's coming. She is.
She is.
Look at her.
I see Holly. You gotta push it up.
Yeah, I know. I'm underneath it.
Oh, I thought that was it.
It was too. Why is it not?
I don't know. You may be on the wrong spot. You may be on the bottom,
No.
not the top. You know, you really gotta push it all the way up. You want me to try it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna fix it today.
Oh yeah, we can get it fixed.
Don't drop it. Want me to open the door while you do that? Yes! I knew you could do it, Jason. Tell me how we're out.
I'll tell her.
I'm fixing to lock you in here. Bye. We just
Oh, that wind blew it shut again.
bye.
Oh goodness. Who's that?
Hey, Carl.
Oh goodness. Well, I was gonna show y'all another good thing about it, if you guys don't remember, is this right here. Right here. It takes just a regular old trailer ball mount right here, and it's adjustable and all that. The other one is just a straight piece of iron, and we always had to lift the tractor bucket all the way up, and we could only use the tractor to pull that with because the bucket had to go up so high. Since this thing's normal height, we can pull this with a side-by-side, we can pull it with Big Joe, we can pull it with Big Orange, we can
pull
use
it with
SO, Bobby C, any vehicle we got, we can pull the new tractor with, or Eggmobile, I should say.
I want to clean its tires.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah, it needs to be washed up.
it does. But I am super proud of it. Even if we got locked inside of it, I'm super proud of it. Super happy with it. I think it's the last chicken coop we will ever build.
I agree.
Let's get us a chain to tie that door open first.
I'm gonna fix that right now.
Oh, goodness.
Holly, can you believe that happened to us, girl? Can you believe that? I need to look and see now. I think that door is. Holla. Let's see if it works. So now we gotta test it. Locked. Pull the string. Unlocked. So it works perfectly. No more locking ourselves up in the coop. That was pretty funny. Let's see what we got here measuring wise. I need to get this door out of here for sure. All right, so we can start right here. We could definitely do 2 more nesting boxes easily. Easily. All right, good deal. Order 2 more nesting boxes. That will get us covered on nesting boxes. That would be the 4 foot, be 16 foot of nesting boxes. Now this one is 24 foot versus that one's either 16 or 18 foot. So this one's a good bit bigger. We're either 6 foot or 8 foot bigger, which is huge. And I mean, you're talking, that's 2 nesting boxes. Dang, that's a good bit of space. But I want to go take a look at the roost and the old coop or the Eggmobile now, or the bus, the Cog County school bus, and see exactly how we did those and get some measurements there and let the girls know what's going on. I'm sure they're curious. They see this coop up here. You know, they gotta be wondering what in the world's going on. And I just realized something, y'all. I forgot to show y'all one more thing that makes this coop really awesome. Talking about the height. This one has a built-in step right here. We don't have to move those stairs, have to worry about slipping and falling on those stairs. I forgot how many advantages this thing's got versus the other one. Let's go take a peek over here and talk to these ladies and gentlemen, right girl? I know y'all been eyeballing it. All right, y'all. What you think? I gotta know, what do you think about it? It's pretty awesome, right? It is. When y'all see Roberto, y'all be sure to tell him thank you, okay? I wanna go look at these, or look at this roosting here. Oh my gosh, I'm over here looking out. No more taking these jacks off. No more worrying about playing slip and slide on the stairs. Hey girls, I'm just checking out the roost. That's all. Checking out the angle. Cause this only, let's see. Over here be better. 2 foot off the wall, okay. That's what I couldn't remember. 2 foot off the wall. So it's piqued my interest on how much room we're going to gain because, see, on this trailer, even though it's 18 foot, it's 18, 16 foot, we lose 32 inches because it doesn't come all the way to the end here. So I'm curious what the inside dimensions are of this coop. Oh wow, this is crazy. So that's 10 foot. So they are in not quite 12 foot in the main area, but when we open it up, they gain that access. So let me see how long that is. So we're talking 24 foot to 15 foot. That's a difference of 9 foot. So we're almost 10 foot bigger in length of this new tractor. And it doesn't look like it. It really doesn't. Because this one's so high off the ground and just the way it's shaped, I reckon, because it doesn't look like it's that much difference in the two, honestly. Well, girls, Brooke and myself, we are going to try our best to get y'all in there as fast as we can, okay? We really are, so be patient with us. Be patient with us, you know, we're working on some fencing. We are, but we did finish up putting the rest of the poles in yesterday. Got everything concreted in, so we gotta let that set up and then we can start pulling fencing. But we might, while that's setting up for a day or two, we might go run and get y'all's wood. And that way we can get started on building y'all's roost, okay? All right, well, y'all have a lovely evening. In the meantime, y'all can gaze at it over here, how beautiful the new Eggmobile is. And just think, it's not gonna be that much longer, I promise you. Nope, not at all. All right, Ryan, you and Cheese, y'all hold it down, brother. I'm gonna tell y'all what, it was not supposed to rain today, but this thing looking good. I need to check the radar. I need to cover my garden up because we're talking 16 degrees in the morning. Yeah, we're going from, it was supposed to be in 70 today, but I don't know if we cracked that or not, but we were still in the high 60s to 16. So I definitely need to cover up the calendula for sure. that before we start covering this up, I got to tell y'all something. Brooke asked me today, do we have any blooms yet? And I said, nah, not quite. It's gonna be a little bit later, but look at here. We got one right there. That is awesome. And look how great they look. Look how thick and beautiful they look. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, we gotta get these guys covered up. Don't wanna lose them. Come way too far. Well, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the tour of the official brand new Eggmobile here on the farm. We need to get us a champagne bottle and crack it over the side. I don't know if we got champagne here in Chilton County. We might have to get some Boone's Farm or Strawberry Hill, but crack it on the side there. Glad you got to hang out with us, see the new coop. And I cannot wait to take you along with us as we get this thing ready for the chickens. It's gonna be awesome. It really is. I think we're gonna go from an hour, it takes us about an hour to move the coop now to a new location, to about 25 minutes. That's what I'm thinking. But I hope you have the best day ever today. Catch you on the next one. You see my help's asleep under here. Y'all be good.